Hey, you, Crane. Come here. I got some advice for you. I don't know if you've noticed, but those dead fucks out there got pretty keen hearing. Loud noises like moths to a flame, do you get me? You see where I'm going with this? They're hungry, they're mindless, and they're drawn to bangs and booms and shit. So here's what you do. You see somebody you think ought to get gnawed on, and you make a big loud noise next to them. Bring the biters down like a swarm of locusts. Some people might say that's fighting dirty. I say, kiss my ass. I'm not the one getting my face chewed off.
Yeah, guess I'll bear that in mind, thanks.
Hey, you're Crane, right? I heard a man talking about you. Don't worry, I'm not going to call you 31. I mean, we're all people here, aren't we? Not just numbers.
Yeah, I'm Crane. Who are you?
My name is Haluk. Hey, so you've met Spike, haven't you? He's sort of our resident mad scientist.
Yeah, I know Spike.
Yes, Spike will tell you a lot of things. But there's also some things he won't tell. Like his real name. It's Rudolph. Or that his birthday is coming up soon. He'll be 50. He doesn't look that old, does he?
Are you saying I should get him some sort of birthday gift?
Oh, goodness, no. He hates birthdays. It's just... Spike was renting a room from me when the outbreak happened, so I guess I probably know him better than anyone else in Harran. You know, he used to teach at the University of Southern California. He decided to take I suppose you could call it a sabbatical. There was a sort of an incident with a very attractive young co-ed.
Whoa. Spike walked away from his job and came to Harran because he had an affair with one of his students?
Her parents seemed to believe it was the only way for her to pass his class. Not very bright people, if I had to guess. No. There was no affair. Only accusations. I don't even think it was the girl's idea.
So then, what are you asking me to do for Spike?
Well, if you could just... I miss hanging out with him. Tell him I said hi, okay?
Okay, I'll get right on that.
I used to be the superintendent of this building, you know.
No kidding.
There was a time when I considered this tower my own, took pride in its upkeep, and knew the residents kept track of everything that happened here. But now, you know what you'll find if you go to any of the floors between 1 and 18?
Now, if it's anything like what I saw on 13, nothing good.
Yeah, nothing good, yeah. Yes, that's well put. No, you will find nothing good. You will find evidence of death and suffering and loss. I lived with my family on 11. Now, I am the only one left. My wife, my brother, and both my children were caught in the city. I was here, tending to this building, doing my job. Now, I fight with myself. Should I simply wander outside and let my fate befall me? Should I give in to my darker moments and turn my livelihood here into a monstrous torch? One thing I know. When the biters come for me, I will not resist.
Jesus, man, you should, you should talk to someone.
Well, I'm talking to you. Isn't that enough?
Hey, what are you looking for?
Something I can use for a tourniquet. Once Rise takes over this place, we're going to need plenty of them. That's something they do, see? Amputations. Rise gets a kick out of it. Wondering how I know? That motherfucker kept me locked in a cage for 3 weeks. I saw plenty. Sometimes it was like he was experimenting. See what would do the job best, you know? Machete, axe, shotgun, hell. He took this one guy's leg off at the knee and had to hear time how long it took the poor bastard to bleed out. It's a valid strategy. You kill an enemy, well, that is one down. But you hurt an enemy, Then you've got the wounded guy out of the fight. Plus, it'll take at least 2 more people to take care of him. 3, for the price of 1. There's value in sadism, I guess, given the right circumstances.
Wow, bet you're a lot of fun at parties.
I don't like American movies. Not anymore.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
American movies. My mother took me. Always on Thursday nights, after she got home from work. She would take me and my little brother to the cinema. We loved the movies from your country. You've Got Mail, The Matrix, Singing in the Rain. Especially Singing in the Rain. We loved them. We loved Harran too. But our city was nothing like the sights your film showed us.
Oh, so, what went wrong?
What went wrong? You know what went wrong. Venture outside and it becomes painfully obvious. But that is not why I dislike American movies now. I dislike them because they betrayed me. They promised me, how do you say it? A Hollywood ending. Everyone lives happily ever after. There is no such thing. We are born and then we die. And we never know when or how it's going to happen. Your happy stories did not prepare me for that. I wish they had. I wish they had. You can keep your Hollywood ending. I must live in the real world now.
What went wrong? I don't mean this plague, that must be God. But what went wrong with Harran? When they found the oil, they said it would make us all rich. Everybody. They said there would be jobs, but the good jobs went to people who weren't even from Harran. They built big towers with air conditioning, but I don't know anyone who works in them. For us, they built a slum. That was our reward. That was the gift of oil. Now the water is not clean, and the air smells like a truck. It was not fancy before, but it was not so ugly like it is now. And then this plague came. Last month, I saw a man, a rich man. He was being attacked by a peasant woman. I knew her. Her name was Denise. Only, she was no longer a person. And this thing that used to be Denise bit into that rich man's face like it was a watermelon. And I was glad. I'm ashamed of how glad I was.
Hey, it's Crane, right? You want some valuable info?
What are you talking about?
Listen, I'm a civil engineer. I was working out of a firm in Old Town. Sector Zero, I guess people are calling it now. And you know what we spent all our time on? The sewers.
Well, that sounds thrilling.
Hey now, there's no need to be sarcastic. Harran's sewer system is a thing of beauty. If you've got the right eye for it, anyway. And you know who should have the right eye for it? You.
If you got a point, now would be a good time to get to it.
Impatient, huh? Can't wait to get out there and kill some zombies, huh? They go everywhere under the city. You name a location, we've got a sewer line running about 5 or 10 meters below the surface. See, we were able to tie them into a bunch of existing caverns. Waste not, what not, am I right? They spread out under Harran in every direction. Most of them much larger than standard sewer lines, too. Makes navigating around in them a snap.
Yeah, they sound like a great place for zombies to congregate, too.
Well, no system is perfect, is it?